football as we welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Here's the kicker, Jake Bates, ready to get this one underway. And off we go from Mexico City. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. And a nice run to start out. 6 yards on the first play of the game. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Space hard to come by there. Tackle made right around the 40-yard line. Second down and 8. Here's a run with Kelly. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down. Now they'll set up to throw. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast. And tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And he's going to have a Rams 1st down. They'll get the conversion. It's a gain of 14.
Love the idea of going for it on fourth down. Anytime you're on your opponent's side of the field, Mike, you have to take advantage of that field position. You're too long for a field goal, but you're too close to the end zone to punt it. So going for it on fourth down is definitely the right move. Now you've got to take advantage of it and don't let it go to waste. You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Tight end going in motion here. So 2nd down, and they'll run it. And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere.
You have to wonder if next time does the play caller give his quarterback some options to check out of this play. It was clear before the ball was snapped this was not a great look for that play call, and you can see the end result.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. Give them a dozen yards on that one and give them 1st and goal.
Now, this is how you dream up the opening script. You get the ball first, and you want to go down and set the tone for the rest of the game. Well, looks like the coaches did a great job when they built that script during the week. But that big-time throw, they got a shot now with 1st and goal to end this opening drive with a touchdown.
He'll look to throw. He pulls it in around the 5.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
Ball right on the 5-yard line. 2nd down and goal. Now a handoff running right. And nothing develops there. It'll stay right at the 5-yard line. No gain on that one.
Give credit to this defense, Mike. Their back's against the wall, and they're standing tall so far. Nothing on those first 2 runs. We'll see what the offense has in store now as they bring up third down.
3rd and goal. They put Wilson in motion. Throwing here on foot. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone.
Oh, and in that spot, Mike, that's just painful to see. If the throw's not there, you want him to just get rid of it. Throw it 50 rows into the stands. Give somebody a souvenir. But worst case scenario, you've got to get to 4th down and have a shot at 3 points. But instead, after that pick, you come away with 0.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quick throw, taken in.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. He'll drop to throw. Connected with the tight end. That's Fant. He'll try to use that size to push forward, but it's not going to work. Defense strong up front. They're going to get him down behind the line of scrimmage.
Linebacker certainly wasn't fooled on that play. Not only does he get there in a hurry, but he's able to secure that tackle and bring him down for a loss.
They need 8 as they come up for third down. Back to throw. Open man, left side. He's got it. That catch number 40 on the season for him.
These third down conversions are just so important. Like everybody stresses, we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
Back to the air one more time. Quick throw here is complete. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL, you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. And as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last pickup leads to a first down.
So we've come to the end of a fairly evenly played opening quarter. 0-0 is the score. Back with more from Mexico. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Give up the middle with Hall. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
They're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. On 3rd down, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Slot man in motion right. They'll begin here on the ground. And the defense all over this one. They knock them down. It'll go down as a loss of 2.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. They'll look to throw. He's got it! And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And a nice run there on 1st down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. A ball deep for the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. He was looking for Garrett Wilson there. Now it's going to be 3rd down. Complete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on 4th down. They'll throw out of the gun. That's taken in. And he's going to have the Rams 1st down as this defense can't come up with the play they need. They surrender a gain of 17 on 4th down.
I don't think the back was the primary target on this play, but just a great job by the quarterback understanding it's 4th down. I've got to get this ball out of my hand and give our offense a chance at converting, and it's exactly what he's able to do by getting it to his back and letting him pick up the rest.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. This one is hauled in. Are the feet in bounds? Yes! Touchdown, Rams. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
This will be returned from the 2. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Open man, it's Jamison Williams. They face second down and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7 at the 31-yard line.
They'll run it for the first time with Chase Brown. They'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
No gain on the play. It's third down and 6.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on third down. That one on target to Williams. He's got it. That's a pair of hookups on this drive. This one goes for 14 yards and a first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Williams in motion. Throwing now on first and 10. Brought in by the tight end, Sam Laporta. Now he's loose down the right sideline. Wow, out of bounds inside the 10. It's first and goal. A big play on that one. Pickup of 46 yards. 2 minutes remaining. First half in a 7-0 game. Greg and I will be right back after this. A chance here to draw level before the break. It's first and goal. They'll run. It's Hall. He's slowed up quickly as he gets this down to the 6. Now here's second and goal.
Brings up second and goal.
Now a handoff. Oh, a wrinkle. Here comes a reverse. And this is not going to work out as planned. Tough spot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line.
This is a play we've seen this offense have success with in the past, but here you have to wonder if they maybe tipped their hand a bit because that one went nowhere.
And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
Set to go now on first and 10. Now, faking the give. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. That is caught! And he's going to be brought down inside the 15.
And after that explosive play, they have a chance to extend their lead even more, and they have had their way. The defense has had no answers for anything they've done in the passing game, and they don't find out a way to slow them down. They could be in for a long game.
They can still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11. Now they'll set up to throw. That is caught by the tight end. Touchdown, Rams. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. To throw here to begin the drop. Down the field, it's caught on that left sideline. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. A gain there of 27 yards.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. Now this offense could use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime. Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Going left side. And it's taken in by Williams. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. A huge play just before the half. 37 yards. Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it first and goal. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. He'll look to throw. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
You can feel them starting to press a little bit, especially with this passing game. They find themselves so close to the end zone, they got to get it over the goal line. You got to be a little bit more accurate. You got to be a little bit smarter with the ball. And right now, the timing, the spacing, it's just not matching up.
They move Laporta, sending him in motion. Let's that's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. Out comes Jake Bates to try a field goal here. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Sentinels cut the lead to 4. It's 10-6.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
So 2 seconds left to play, and the kick's away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this second half. Coming up. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Well, a really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
They move Laporta, sending him in motion. On first and 10, they'll set up to throw. This one complete right side. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice first down pickup.
Throwing now from the gun. He'll take a shot here, back of the end zone. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by the rookie out of Ole Miss.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. His drive will start on the ground. And he'll work ahead for about 5 to the 25. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Now this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
Got a man downfield. It's Wilson. Trying to get to that pylon. Not there, but very close. They'll mark him out at the 1. That is a big gainer for the Rams. 47 yards. They'll try to run this one in. And no signal, waiting. They say he did not break the play. He's down inside the 1. The ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal. They send Jackson, the tight end, in motion. They'll go with him again. And he will not get to the goal line. In fact, he may have come back a little bit, and now it is 3rd and goal.
Down here this close, all it takes is one defensive lineman defeating his block and getting some penetration, and that's exactly what we saw here. Not only to stop the ball carrier short of the end zone, but to take him down for a loss.
Throwing here on 3rd and goal. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Rams. Cardi now to add the extra point. It's up and good. And the Rams extend it to a 21-6 advantage.
Joshua Cardi to kick off for the Rams.
Here's Cardi now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. From the 6, here comes a return. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. Here's 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Again, working deep downfield. That is brought in. And they're not going to catch up to him. He will score. 71 yards. It's a touchdown. Now, a 2-point conversion attempt coming.
The offense will line up for a 2-point conversion.
Back to throw. He'll swing that out wide. And he will not be able to make it to the goal line. That's a big stop. They can't get it back to a 1-score game. The lead will hold at 9. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now, and a 1st down to boot.
Well, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there. And that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
They run with Kelly. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here they got the lead. We're in the second half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, how we judge their run game is from here to the end of the game. Can they pile up yards now in the second half and close this game out?
He'll drop to throw. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. They'll look to set up the screen here. This one going to be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield. 3rd and long. They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So you can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
This one not going to get there. From distance, it is no good. And their lead will stay right where it is. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. That's a short one caught by Laporta. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5 at the 48-yard line.
They move Laporta, sending him in motion. Out of the gun, he'll throw. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
Well, it wasn't the most exciting throw of the day, but I want you to watch, Mike, is the suddenness of the route runner. Change of speed, change of direction. Those are the qualities of great route runners, and this guy's certainly one of them.
To the air now on 1st and 10. That's right side and brought in by Williams. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Back to the air one more time. That is hauled in at the 5. He is in. Sam Laporta. Touchdown Sentinels. Jake Bates on for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Sentinels will cut it to a 2-point lead. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. A handoff as they try to run it here. And he finds some daylight. Up past the 35-yard line. A pickup of 7. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Now they'll set up to throw. And this throw batted away and incomplete.
I'm not sure there's any position on defense that's undergone as much of an evolution as the linebacker position. In the old days, they were the physical tone setters. They were the tacklers. But now, it's their ability to hold up in coverage, like you saw there, that allows you to keep those guys on the field for all 3 downs.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back end coverage work together. Man, that was big time ball.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And he's in. Jamison Williams. Touchdown Sentinels. Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Sentinels will up the lead to 5. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Now a give on the ground. And no place to go, no place to hide. He's taken down behind the line. So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
So I don't think his fullback was his primary option on that play, but a really nice job by the quarterback, working quickly through his progression, getting the ball down to his big fullback, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
Now, faking the give. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the 4th, but they will turn it over on down.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on 4th down, but this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on 4th down.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
They couldn't quite connect there on that short pass, Mike, and I just think it's worth reminding everyone how different the concepts are down here in the red zone than what the rest of the game plan calls for in the normal part of the field.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Now this offense going to use the first of their timeouts. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Touchdown Sentinels. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. 1st and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Nothing the defense loves more, Greg, than the opportunity to not only stop a team, but turn them back around the other way. A touchdown on the pick 6.
Yeah, the defense just loves getting their hands on the ball when they can, Mike, but it is extra special when they're able to capitalize and take it all the way back for 6.
These are the ones that rip your heart out on the offensive side. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Right back to the air following that pick 6. Oh, he puts another ball up for grabs, and this one's also intercepted. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he has his offense set up in great field position inside the red zone.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have...
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Sentinels. Bates now for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Sentinels will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Run on 1st down. And drawing some oohs and ahs from the crowd, sidestepping his way. Nifty gain of 9 there.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
And he's going to take this past the 45, but that's good enough for a 1st down.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. And the Sentinels will take over here just past the 30.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. There's the big tight end, Fant. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that anytime a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
And he's not going to get away. They'll knock him back to his own territory. They get him on the other side of midfield. From the 50, he'll set up to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst-case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
Williams in motion. Throwing now on 3rd and long. And that is incomplete.
I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while it seemed like everything the offense did hit. And after that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, this defense will certainly take it.
And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient. But at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He's going to air this one out. That is hard. And he's going to be marked down, bringing it all the way to the 25-yard line.
And the Rams first down.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. That not a welcome development here late in a one-sided game. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. He'll drop to throw. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
There was no hesitation from the quarterback. From the jump, he knew where he wanted to go with that ball, but it still leads to an incompletion. They're just still not quite on the same page.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively, it'll set up a 4th down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on downs.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
And a nice run. Get them about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down. They'll look to throw. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Back to throw. Going up top. He's got it. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. That is a 74-yard gain.
When he continues to play at this level, Mike, it just makes this team so hard to beat. It's the combination of leading both long, sustained drives and then being able to strike in bunches. It puts so much pressure on these defenses, and with the way today's game has gone, doesn't look like he has any plans on slowing down. When you come across on a jet sweep, Mike, you're hoping once you get the ball, all you see is green grass and open space. Well, in this case, he had a lot of unhappy defenders waiting for him, and they're able to put him down behind the line.
Receiver in motion, going right. Here comes the jet sweep. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him, take him down behind the line.
I'm thinking, Mike, they might have had a little tendency on him or been tipped off pre-snap, because it seemed to me like that defense was just ready and waiting for the jet sweep. There wasn't a whole lot he could do. He takes the loss.
Step it up.
Good drive now faces a tough conversion. It is 3rd and long. On the run, here's Hall. He'll bring this back to the 10, but that's it. The drive stalls out. It's 4th and goal. So the fans gonna head home happy. It's a win for the hometown squad. They're able to bounce back after a difficult